let's try again. Welcome back for some more Tainted Grail full of Avalon. Last time we left off, we had finished the main quest for this area. We have just a little bit of exploration to do. Did we do the shrine? I think we did, but let me check. Just gotta do the snowy area around here, and then finish up the game. And then we will probably either start Resident Evil Village or Dishonored. I know we still have to finish Resident Evil 4. We will probably do that at some point. It's not right now. But we will get to it.
Stay focused.
Okay. They've nerfed our raw gown set. It only goes up by 1% per upgrade now instead of 5%. And beyond that, the fixed invocation of might. So summons take up more mana per spirituality point in exchange for more health and damage. But it doesn't matter too much because we still one-shot things, and we can still spam. So it doesn't really matter, these nerfs. Alright, let's have a look inside these houses. There was a better inventory mod that I liked the look of, but unfortunately, we can't use it because the game crashes if we do. So that's unfortunate. Let's take this. Oh. We've returned from the world of the dead, the home of our ancestors, to live once more. When among a tribe of seekers, we speak to spirits and serve. We live again and we die again, caught between the realm of non-living and the realm of the breath. Martyr blessed us and the dead anointed us. This is the truth of what we are. Okay, that's good for you guys, I guess. Hold on. I will turn the music volume back up. I significantly lowered it because it was way too loud. Put it back up for you guys. Nothing over there. Let's check inside this house. Doesn't look like there's anything here. No. Oh, hold on. Oh. A man reeking of blood watches the burning homesteads. The harvest is done, yet all is lost. Bones weigh heavy on the scales, shifting blame to true traitors. Their kin will not soon cross into the realm of the ancestors. Peace is not theirs to claim. The blizzard veils for truth. A cunning lie keeps the world suspended in uncertainty. The faithful will be silenced by a handful of gold coins. You say so. If you say so. I'm even gonna bother looting. I really don't care anymore. Unless it's a named enemy, in which case I will take a little peek. But beyond that, it just doesn't matter. I don't know what was going on there. Because I could switch my spells for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so we have a little fortress up there. I'm surprised he survived too. Or one, I should say. A little peek down here. One more look at the map. Okay. So we'll go up here, do up here. And then we can do a straight line over here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what's up here. The lake is frozen over. There's a question mark over here. What is this? Oh. Is that up here? It might be. Oh no, it's right here. What's here? What's this? Wretched hideout. What have you got in here? Hello? Oh, I'll still take all that shit. Why the hell not? Oh, some guy in here. Sylvius.
Stop! Don't come any closer. Are you alive? Or a ghost?
I'm a ghost. I'm here. You often see people who aren't.
I don't know. Haven't seen anyone in a long time. Last friend of mine left this cave, what, 5 years ago? Could be more. Hard to tell the time in here. But there, it's just endless damn autumn. But yeah, it's been a while. So maybe I've started to lose it. Thought I'd ask. Politely.
Who's asking?
I'm the one asking questions here. Though, looking at you now, I won't kid myself. I wouldn't stand a chance in a fight. Name's Sylvius. I've lived here many years now.
Finally, someone put some respect on our name. Get the recognition we deserve. Dude, you can see his outfit. Are you Dalvita?
What? Gods, no. I'm hiding from Del Riata. And since the war's still on, and you don't look like a Riata, I say, welcome. We can hide together. It's safe, more or less. You get used to the dark. At dusk, before the weirdness creeps in, I go out to, well, I hunt.
What war?
The war with Del Riata started with the Gunvilda lot. But I heard Galahad say he'd bring in reinforcements and push on. And the Del Riata, I used to think they were savages. But even though they do fight like wild beasts, they're just people like you and me. And I'm done helping with this. That's why I'm hiding.
Fair enough. Why did Camelot attack?
I wondered about that too. When the order came, the Del Riata aren't the friendliest neighbors, sure. But they've never done anything to us. And they had a deal with King Arthur. They could rule their lands their way. So why the bloodshed? I thought, and finally it hit me. When you don't know what it's about gold. Or something else worth taking. So I figure those fine knights of the Round Table made a deal to bleed the Del Riata dry. And keep the loot for themselves. Because it's miserable back in Camelot. The city's nothing like the capital from the old stories. It's a stinking gutter. No wonder they're after coin.
How long you been here?
Well, since Camelot crushed the Gunvilda. Don't know how long exactly, long enough. A few lads and I never got the retreat order. They left without us. We had no choice. We had to hide, had to survive. I made it because I was stubborn. The others, they gave up, walked out, never came back. That's how I know the war is still going. And nothing will drag me out of this cave.
But the war's long over. Camelot pulled out, they never came back.
What? No, that can't be. I hear battle sounds every day. They're so loud. Feels like the war's going on just over the hill. But the weirdness comes at night. And what happened to Gunvilda Keep? That was a massacre. Maybe it is the weirdness. I've heard it can bring your worst fears to life. Thought that was just stories for kids. I don't know what to think anymore.
Maybe your comrade just went home, that's why they never came back.
Who knows? They left me, you know, just left. I've been alone ever since. Alone in this awful place. Too scared to walk more than a few steps from the cave. So many years. And now what? What am I even supposed to do? If I go back home, they'll think I'm a spy. They'll hang me before I say a word. But if I stay, I'll die here, alone. When you leave, I might never speak to anyone again. I'll just rot here in this dark, cold cave.
I think we should take the risk. Go back. There's no war anymore.
Maybe I will. I'll go back as a beggar. Nobody needs to know who I really am, right? You're right. I'll pack some supplies and start walking. It's a long road home. Thank you for showing up. You're welcome to use this cozy little cave of mine whenever you like. I won't be needing it anymore. Before we part ways, I'll give you the location of a stash left behind by our old legate, one of Galahad's close men. His treasures weren't any use to me, not in the state I've been living in, and I don't have the strength to carry any of it now, so I'm passing it on to you for talking with me. It really helped. Thank you.
He'll probably die trying to get back, but it's better than living in this shitty ass cave for the rest of his life, right? Like, come on, let's be for real, right? Living in this dingy, mangy cave for the rest of his life until he dies. Probably our hunger, anything else. When he gets too old and weak to hunt game for himself, we'll just starve to death in there. Life. Or life at all. I don't know if we've been in there. I'm not sure. We'll have to check when we go there. It won't take us long. No biggie. Alright, let's go up here next. What's going on? Gunboulder Stronghold. It doesn't look so strong to me. There more. What? What is going on here? I don't know what he was doing, but whatever. Is he trying to resurrect them? I don't know. No idea. Not a singular clue. Up there. Just no name remorse. Banu, Banu. Oh. Ain't that little bro? God damn. They just... We've got Vladimir the Impaler here. What the hell? What the helly? The helly aren't here? Okay, that takes us out of the stronghold, which isn't really where I want to go. It's at the back of it, it looks like. Oh! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Boom, there you go. Fine lash, and I'll level up. Level up doesn't really matter to us too much, to be honest. Beyond just going boom like that. Because our crit chance still above 100%. Yes. Spirituality. I don't know, man. Crits, what have we got in here? I might, maybe that, maybe that. We don't really need that, to be honest. Okay, let's grab this. Oh, that reminds me, they fixed the Arthur's Whispers, too, I think. Or at the very least, added a shit ton more. We won't do them right now, but we will do them at some point. We will take a little peek at what's available to us in there. Almost wipe out their stamina bar in one hit. Maybe I should. Right, what have you got? You're clearly a boss. A dead boss. But a boss nonetheless. Oh. I hate a little bit. They're putting in some work though, you know? They're not doing much damage, but it's what it is. That's the entrance to the main dungeon here, it looks like. Alright, what's over here? The dead guy. Down. Anywho, before we go inside the main dungeon, let me oh wow, I don't have enough mana to do that anymore. I'm gonna hold it and channel it. Wait, what? Hold on. Am I in the... Huh. It just takes you right up to here. Okay. I thought it looped inside like a tower or something, but I guess not. Like up there? Am I going crazy? Is there really no way up there? Really? Okay. Sure. Okay. Inside the dungeon. Inside the stronghold. Right, what have we got in here? Fallen Gunvalder Warrior. Halfway over here. Dead man right there. With the mismatched skin tone. Oh, go back to bed. Am I at a max level? No, I'm not. I was wondering why I'm not getting XP for killing these guys. Screw these lands, snow everywhere, can't make out what's where. I'll leave you a sketch of a quick map of where we're hidden supplies. Gerhard doesn't know anything. I'll just snaffle them on the way back. Interesting. Going to the basement. What the hell have they got down here? A lot of dead Camelodians. I hear someone stomping about up there too. Not really lootable. What the fuck? Where did you guys come from? Came out of nowhere. Oh. It looks like I accidentally went the right way in the dungeon. That's pretty funny. We'll go back and take a little look-see. Unless it loops around, which it very well may do. What's going on?
You reek of his cowardice. You've met my son, the traitor. Son a serpent, not a wolf.
Who or what are you?
A shadow has fallen over me, for I raised a traitor. No memories will remain. My name Frode of Gunvalder will be scattered by the winds of betrayal.
What happened here?
Our stand, a final cry of defiance against Camelot. We fought for our people, for honor, for the old ways, and we fell abandoned to the cold of death. All of it defiled by the flight of a son who left his tribe. A traitor.
The son? Who are you talking about?
He called himself a son of Gunvalder, but he left us to die. By abandoning his tribe, he abandoned his true name, One Eye. They call him One Eye now. My son. A traitor, raised by myself. Curse me!
One Eye is your son?
A painful truth. Son a traitor. If anyone ever speaks the name Frode aloud, this is what they'll remember. The father of a traitor and a coward. What a disgrace.
Why tell me this?
Truth deserves to be known, even if it is born in pain. The dead do not forget. The Gunvalder do not forget. Tell me, do you fight with honor, or will you flee as he did?
I'll fight.
Then let this ruin bear witness one last time.
Okay. I tied my braid with your ribbon. The battle is near. My spirit soars, my axe is hungry. These are the last words I leave behind in the world of the living. Will soon meet my beloved Curie. I'm assuming if you tell him you're not there to fight him, he attacks anyway. Let me find out. Allow me to for them. Let's find out. Skip through this. I'm not here to fight you.
I will not honor the man. Flee if you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's how it usually goes with other people in this game. They'll either say, fine, I'll wait for you to challenge me, or to attack anyway. Let's get out of here. I think it does do. This, I'll go so far to say this might have even been locked from the other side. Potentially. It might not have been. But, who knows? I mean, probably not, since it looks like you just jumped down from here. Probably wouldn't die from that fall either. Ah, well, we're done here. Move on. Move on. Boop. I can... Yeah. How are these guys half dead? Pathetic. Oh. There's a stash here too. Alright, sure. Devious. Get these bitch ass corpse eaters away. Alright. So we're on the road here again. Let's just follow it. See if we see anything. We kill the polar bear. Tankiest enemies in the game. Well, apart from the weird knight. Alright, well. All of nothing right there. Move on. Oh, something over here. The other side, maybe? Interesting. Oh, maybe it's up? I get up? No. Has to be the other side then. Nothing really here. There's a guy here. Who are you? Runner?
It's crawling with monsters up there, isn't it? I'm hiding here to get my strength back before moving on.
Who are you?
They call me Runner because I'm a fast runner. If I were still with my tribe, I'd have introduced myself as Shaba. But Scarin the Skin Taker gave me that name, and I just got used to it.
You were cast out from your tribe?
Not really. My greatest sin was being a Gunvalder who survived. None of the other tribes would take me in. They think my survival goes against everything the Delrita stand for. Can you believe that? As if surviving is beneath the Delrita. Who needs us dead? Only the worms in the ground. So
Real.
I joined Scarin the Skin Taker's band. We were like a family, until Scarin decided there was no place for me in his ranks.
He was Scarin the Skin Taker.
He's the top dog around here. After I joined him, he called me Runner. Said it was for how fast I run away from a fight. He's one mean son of a bitch. At first, it seemed like we all shared the same idea. Uniting the Delrita. Even the Nameless ones. But over time, he started losing it. He sees conspiracies everywhere. Trusts no one. Stuff like that. I think the power got to his head. I've heard it happen sometimes.
Where you headed?
Out of here. Anywhere. The farther the better. I've got just one last piece of unfinished business keeping me in these lands. But I need a lot more strength before I finish my mission. And all these monsters sure aren't making things any easier.
What mission is that?
I want to get rid of Scarin the Skin Taker. He shouldn't rule over anyone, and he certainly shouldn't try to unite all the scattered Nameless under his banner. But if he succeeds, the way he is now, he'd have us attacking our own brothers. I've had enough bloodshed. One Eye's off to his war, and word is that Gurfhan wants to call the moot and go to war with Camelot. Or with One Eye for going after Camelot. Either way, it ends with us spilling more of our own blood.
That's quite a reasonable take for a former bandit.
But it's the truth. And I was thinking, if you're willing, we could make a deal. You see, if Scarin were to be killed by someone outside the Delrita, not only would he die, so would his legend. My Nameless brothers will see the truth. Someone wiser will take his place, and we'll live in peace. Exiled, maybe, but still honorable.
Alright, well, I'll hunt him for you.
Great!
Just
That's
met you,
what I
but I'll
like
kill
to
this
hear.
guy for you.
Bring me his head, and I'll share what I took when I left the village. You won't be disappointed. Don't you worry
Won't
about
I?
that.
Well, we'll see about that.
Once we get rid of Scarin... What?
Alright, well, where is he? Up there? Okay. Well, there's something right here that I want to look at first. What is this? What is this? What the hell? What the hell is this? How peculiar. Oh well. Oh well indeed. I don't think there's anything over here for us. Because we've been down here. So with that in mind, that guy was in there, that's what the bear was. Let's look at this then. Yeah. Look at that little purple thing. Oh. Okay. I forgot I had that thing where over damage hits everyone around them like an AoE. Alright, what have we got here? Isn't one of them underwater areas, maybe? No. Okay, sure, if you say so. There's a way up there though, I think. Or was it right here? It's right here. What is this? The person up here. A question mark down there. Alright, Offric, what you doing?
I thought I heard it here once. Soft, like a crack in the air before storm. But it slipped away. Again.
Did it
You
now?
hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. What did you hear?
Something we lost before we knew how to miss it. It shaped the way the rivers bend. The way trees lean into
His
the
knee
wind.
is shaken.
It's still out there. Just harder to hear. I'm trying to hear the perfect thought.
I have
What
plenty of
remains
those.
it, at least. It was the first true thing. We were made from it. We remember only the weight of its absence.
What's the perfect thought?
It wasn't a word, and it wasn't a sound. It was what came before all. Before we knew how to shape
This guy's
clay
off his rocker.
and burn fields. Before we named anything at all. Before all that, there was a thought. Not a rule, not a command. Just the rightness of a thing standing where it should stand. Growing where it should grow.
And why is this fort lost?
I don't think it meant to leave us behind. I think we forgot how to hold it.
How'd you know it's real?
Because it's the only thing that ever made sense. Everything else is broken. It's real. Because nothing else ever fit right after it was gone.
What happens if you find it?
Maybe nothing. Maybe the stones would sit straighter in the ground. Thank you. My clansmen lost patience for me. A while ago. Here, take this. It might prove useful during your travels. Farewell.
We're off your rocker. Oh wow, oh! I was about to talk shit about it, and then I read what it does. Hell yeah. What is it? What is it? Dude, why is it so hard? There we go. I was gonna say, why is it so hard to find shit? Remorse Cave. Come on. There we go. Level up. More crit damage, please. And then let's go into the cave. Beautiful. Alright. Ow. Rude. I know they killed your friend, but, you know. That's just a normal thing to do. Come on now. Be for real. What the fuck is that thing? Hunger Frost. That is what it is. The Hunger Frost is a beast born not of nature but of man. Of swine hunters who live too long in the weird touched wilds. Over time they begin to change, their bodies twist, their minds fray, until nothing remains but instinct, bloodlust, and cold. Not all hunters who begin to succumb to the hunger follow the ancient rites. Some choose the woods, a new beginning, and what emerges afterwards is no longer kin. The Hunger Frost stalks its former home with eyes that no longer recognize friend from prey, muscles like ice, breath like frost. It is the death waiting at the end of every trail. If you say so. I'll harvest it. Sure. Pretty chill. A fetish. Yeah, chill. Chill. Oh, scrambled eggs with vegetables. You know what? I'm glad we came here. Maybe the vegetables part, but scrambled eggs? Man. Yeah, delicious. Summon Remor Warrior. I'll take it. I'll never use it, but I'll take it. Nice. New summon spell. +1 attribute point. Things are shaping up quite nicely. Alright, where to next? I'm thinking we just follow the trail down here, to be honest. And we'll avoid the hubs and what have you. Just so we can make sure we have all the caves and such on the outskirts done. And then we can just walk into the hubs, take a little look around, and boom. Which I think is fine, given all the fast travel points. A light snack for that bear right there. What the hell are these Remors doing? Anything hidden in here? Oh, hold on. No, not really. I could have taken it, but fuck. Oh well. Oh, chest. I'll take it. Rest. Make a day. I don't really want to deal with a night where I can't see shit. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so there's nothing here. Let's go around the back here and then look through here and then back up again. We'll check the abandoned man cave. I think we've been in there for a quest, to be honest. What the hell's this? Elevator pass? No, I don't read that. There to these bozos. Hold on, what's going on with here?
Toast with magic. I need more, please. They're inside.
What's inside?
They're waiting. I need to open the entrance. Feed me. Pour the magic into me. Feed me with the glow. All you have. I beg you. They're waiting for the passage to open. I don't want them to wait. Feed me. Toast with magic. They're waiting. They're.
I just...
They're waiting. They're waiting.
I'm confused. Looks like the only solution is to just kill him. I'll do a manual save here. Halverin. Boom. And then... what if we do... fuel? May as well while I'm here, right? I'm gonna bother reading it.
Toast with magic. I need more, please.
Alright, let me get rid of my summons. Well, it is what it is. If anyone else figures it out, then you might come back and see. But for now, no idea. No idea. Frostbitten warrior, huh? Get out of here. I'll take the living ice though. That's the end of the dungeon. I didn't take the axe, but whatever. Doesn't matter. What's down here? Man, the radius on the overkill is tiny. It never seems to work. Ah, well. I don't know what the point of that was. There was nothing really interesting up there. I didn't see a chest or anything. Didn't see a chest or anything. I guess it's just a way to progress since we can't get there from here. No idea where he came from. But it matters not.
Prepare for battle.
The Frostbound Consort. Oh, we'll level up. I'll take all that. Let's have a look at the effect of it. Mid as fuck. But I'll take it. And that's that, I guess. Oh. Now that's that. Yep, time to leave. Whee! We're making decent progress. Only a few more little roads to look at. See him. And then it's the end. This is the end. Level up. More crit damage. Skill tree, what were we working on? Oh yes, this. Ah. Oh. Not as useful as I thought then. In that case, it's gonna be that. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day, we're so OP. Everything's just a joke. There's a downward passage. There's something under the bridge. A troll or something, I don't know. doing
Hello,
down here,
traveler.
Sigfrid?
Could you maybe help me out?
What's up?
I am not this man, and he is not me, you see. But we were forced to walk the same road, despite our differences. And we seem a bit lost.
What?
Once, he had a name. Once, I had a death. Now we have neither, but we're looking for the same thing.
What happened to you?
I was meant to sleep under stone and soil, but the crack in the worlds caught me and dragged me back into warm flesh. The man you see never asked for this. I, too, never asked for this.
What are you looking for?
My grave. If we find it, maybe the world will remember how to set us apart again. We can feel that you are fearless, and you're on a journey anyway. Would you help us out? Find where
maybe.
I was made and tell us. Perhaps then we can both go where we belong.
And directions?
All I know is I am not of this soil, yet this soil is where I decided to lay. I didn't belong here, and yet this is where I found myself, and my purpose.
Oh, can we stop speaking in riddles and just tell me the answer?
Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Just speaking tongues and riddles. It's alright. We will find it eventually. There's no biggie. Oh, there you are. I'm just blind. Alright. So go here, boom, back up. Yeah. Alright. And then we could do this here while we're here, and then we just have this side to do. Yeah. Okay. Wait, where am I? Oh. I can't get to that from here. Alright, that's fine. Oh, hold on. Is that the Croakmore we can pet? To have our arm bitten off? So apparently there's one in each area. If so, I'm not killing it. I'm gonna leave it there. It is. I'm not killing it. I wanna pet them both and lose both my arms. I think it'd be funny. How is my character missing? Like, be so for real. Yeah, we've definitely been in here before. For a quest. I think that was how we got into here, actually. Alright. Let's have a little look-see. I don't think there's anything over there, but we'll take a little peek. Just to make sure. I've already done that. Yeah, there's nothing there. Alright. So we have this and this to do. And then we could go down here, take a little look up here. And then we're good. We're chilling. Alright. Probably shouldn't have done that. But that's what they want, that's what they want. Dude, I keep getting stuck on random bullshit. Nothing at all right there. And there's a guy right here, it looks like. I'm gonna leave that uninteracted with. Just in case. You know what? I might just go over here first to do this. Ah, there you are. I'll take it. I'll take a peek at this too, to be honest. And we'll double back on ourselves. Aha! We'll double back on ourselves, speak to that guy. And then we'll go up the ramp into that little town area, I guess. And then we'll be just over halfway done with the snowy area. Exploring it, I think.
I see you've decided to head into the Forlorn Swords yourself. Charming place, isn't it? Just look at that! I am so close!
Look at what?
The Frostgrot shells! They're near! I've heard that some snails leave their nests just to shed their old shells out in the open. So they don't have to leave the past where they live. Very wise, don't you think?
How do you even know about their existence?
The first Frostgrot I ever saw was in Camelot. It had been brought there by soldiers from the Forlorn Swords, on orders from the magicians and alchemists of the capital. The whole meaning of its life was reduced to being a specimen. They laughed at it. So slow, so useless, they said. They said the same things my father said about me many times. You're too slow, you're too weak, in his eyes. I heard that the path I chose marked me as useless. In the life they imagined for me, the only role I was ever meant to fulfill was that of a courtly woman.
There you go, just giving that Master Assassin back shots. It's good that you found something you can identify with.
As strange as it may sound, yes. Every knight in the end must choose their heraldry. I wanted mine to be the Frostgrots, but first I had to get to know them, see them in their natural home, free and beautiful. And now, I'm so close.
So what now?
Oh no, I think I'll manage. Besides, if you don't mind, I'll be setting off again soon. The Frostgrots won't find themselves after all.
Good luck, I guess.
Thank you once again, kind wanderer. Maybe we'll meet again, and I'll be able to tell you more about the Frostgrots.
I don't think it's gonna go well for her. I really don't. Alright, so up the ramp to our left into our little settlement. And then we're done on this side of the map. Hell yeah. It's so bright.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't. Did you? Who's sleeping? Someone's what? Cat got your tongue? Gonna tell me?
What's that noise?
Don't worry about it.
Stay sharp.
Mountain Stronghold. Is it a mountain stronghold?
Stay sharp.
Oh wow, Scumbot. Oh, Scumbot's dead, guys.
You'll regret this.
It's all very sad, but it's life. life.
You're no match for our band.
Are you sure about that? What's up here?
This is
Oh. Alright. Oh, some garlic, yeah, I'll take that. Hell yeah. I think I'd die if I jumped down there, to be honest. Oop. Let's see what they've got in here. Hello guys, how's it going?
someone's out there.
No, it isn't. Don't be ridiculous. I have no idea where his body went. Is it still up there? It kind of looks like he just disappeared permanently.
Keep your
Alright, well. None of
What's
that.
that noise?
Don't worry about it. Just go back to sleep.
Who goes there?
Me. Not much of note.
Someone's out.
Oh, I guess this is if you wanted to go from the front and then storm these guys, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So we're done on this side of the map. We just need to peep up here. Boom, boom, boom. Take care of this. Have a little look down here. One more look in here. And then we're done. Alright. Fuel. Fast travel. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do it. So there's a whole... That's part of that. We can... worry about that another time. Undead. Don't worry, I'll help you guys. I will help you guys. Nothing over there. We already had a little look. I don't think there's anything to do with that. We'll take a little peek in this little crevice over here. I don't think there's anything. But we'll see. Oh. Just a bunch of dead people, huh? 25 small pebbles. What the fuck? Torsten, our commanders grow weak. We march away from the Fallen Swords, for Gunvalda's survivors scatter like seeds. I cannot stand idle as Camelot betrays its purpose with half measures. They destroyed one village and lost their nerve. Pathetic. The campaign should have continued until nothing remained of Badalrita. They threatened my rank for questioning orders. No matter, I finished what our army was too cowardly to complete. This isn't about honor anymore, it's about necessity. Badalrita must be erased entirely. Oof. Big oof. It looks like I was right. To check this crevice too. I really don't think we've been in this cave though, this one right here. I don't think we've been in here. We'll check. We will check. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really can't remember if we've been in here. It looks familiar. I'm not too sure. Never save at the entrance, so we can just quick loot back if need be. Oh yeah, we've been in here, it looks like. I don't really recognize this place. Oh.
I said.
Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know. Have you been in here? Out we go. Alright. We'll make our way towards this and do this then. And then with that, we can just go straight down here. Potentially. I'll have to have a little look around this area too. Alright, we've looked around here. Place do this, come down here, check. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, mate, that works. Camelot deserter. Yeah, maybe. Not much of a fight though, to be honest with you. Good luck. Have a bloom, huh? Alright. I mean, it's right there, right? Let's just go do it. Yeah. I wonder if it's a dungeon or if it's just like a little camp.
Did you hear something?
Oh. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh well. Hold on. Oh, the weirdness is here? Alright, rest. I wish I didn't interrupt my resting every single time, it's really annoying. Such a waste of time. Spirituality, yeah, it doesn't really matter, give me that. Okay, who cares? Get the summons back out. At least now, they're not bogged out. And Disable's collision will work. Hell yeah, more spell power. Oh, Stagfather Shrine. Alright. Well done. We got an achievement for that too. What achievement did we get? Visit every sacred site with a Stagfather presence lingers. Hell yeah. Only 2.3% of players have done that apparently. There's a little camp over there, but that's not where I wanted to go right now. Having a little look-see down here. There's nothing there. Okay. Well, let's go down here then. Let's go down here. Have a little look what's here. Stay sharp. Don't worry about that.
We have company.
Yeah. Nice company. fire rune. What does that do? Ah, makes sense. Makes plenty of sense. Go away, corpse eaters. Polar bear. Alright, well that's where the woman was down there. I don't really know if there's anything in the snowfield area right here. I doubt it, but we should probably check, right? And then we can have a little peek in here. Yeah, fuck it, let's just check. It won't take us long. It really won't take us long. We probably already checked, but just want to make sure. Oh, fuck that, man. Who cares? There's a druidic shrine, and there's that's where she is.
Hope you'll find.
Know what? Sure. Let's see. I'll keep that. Has collection value. And the rest can stay for now. Gotta be put away into storage. Alright, let's see here. I'll put a blue waypoint right there. That's right, I kinda know where I'm looking at and where I want to explore. And then we'll go inside the settlement. Oh, that's just pretty much inside the settlement right there already. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I remember this. Poor Barack. Poor Barack indeed. Alright. Yeah, we've kind of already looked everywhere here. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's look inside the settlement then. I don't know if we explored this place fully, but won't take us long to find out. Itchy ear.
We're not.
You're not what? Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to.
It's too difficult to get the prompt to pop up, so we'll just ignore it. For now. And by for now, I mean forever, really. Let's take a peek down here. Get your dumbass brimshade away from me, man. You know what? Yeah, we'll check out down this way, and then we'll go to that main building, I guess. Oh, buried treasure. Yep. Take it. Wait, wasn't it here? Wasn't that where the giant was, or am I mistaken? Oh no, it was over here. Like right there, there's somewhere. Look at that, there's a cliff face right here. What? Oh, that's the guy we need to speak to. Pretty convenient that we end up being relatively close to him. And then we're gonna figure out where that grave is. Okay, now. Yeah, there it is. This is bigger than it looks, to be honest with you. And at the same time, smaller than it looks. And I think that's the pathway to go back up there. Yep. Alright, let's see what's inside this burnt down house. And then we can move on. Probably nothing. Oh, here we are. Well, probably nothing. Yeah. But I'll take it. Level 92 agility. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, well. Chit chat. That's everything. That is everything. Okay. Yeah. Let's go turn that quest in. And then we'll figure out the other one. And then I think that's everything. Yeah, we got that's about to be turned in. That's a bunch of meaningless bullshit. And then there's that one. Okay. I wonder if Whitestone opens up that one area we couldn't get into. It might.
Once we get rid of Scar...
Here's the head.
Excellent. I knew you could do it. Now, all I need to do is defeat you and bring your head to the camp. Whoever avenges Scarron takes his place. That's the way of the nameless Darita.
I defeated Scarron. A runt like you doesn't impress me.
Runt! Come on!
I wonder if both options lead to a fight. Or if there's a way to be like, yeah, you're weak as fuck, man. This isn't a good idea for you. I'm only doing this because mostly I believe that both these options will lead to a fight, and I want the game to prove me wrong. Do you really want to risk death just to go back to your people?
Risk? And all
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. That's what I thought. Kind of figured it would be like that. The voices have told me it's right here. The warrior's grave. The voices have come in clutch yet again. They're guarding me. My destination. And then that'll be this area. Done. But now, I still had more content. Wait, is this the best way to do it from here? Yeah. It is. It is indeed. It is indeed. Can I just... Come on, game. Here we go. I probably didn't really save me much time, to be honest. Especially if I get stuck right here. Yeah, that did not save me any time whatsoever. Stuck. Where am I? W Future. I love your game. Good developers for putting that in. Move. Move. Legate Atheist Tulo. Too good for the Camelotians, so we claimed them as our own. Huh. I feel like we haven't been in this one before, which is funny. Oh well. We turn this in, and we're done. And just to save time, fuel, fast travel. Wait, what? Where was it again? Like over here, right? Quests. Okay, a little bit buggy. Game is still a little bit buggy. But we know where he was, we remember. We'll just go over there, it'll be fine. I think we can just cheat death. Yep. Boom. Perfect. Saves so much time. Yo. I found it.
You really found it? Good, good. We will make our way there immediately. At night, when the weirdness is strongest, maybe we can pull free of each other. Thank you, traveler.
Alright, let's go back over there then. See if we can see. Fuck's sake. Come on. Fuel. Fast travel. Let's go back over and take a little peek. Banana, banana, banana. Now, 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 now. Save. I might need to make it night. Oh, I'm about to do the same thing again. But it worked like... Oh, come on, man. Fine, I'll go around because my own summons are cock blocking me. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. I ended up in the same place again. Let's make it night. I wonder if he's inside. Aha!
I feel like I know you, but I'm seeing you for the first time in my life. I'm weirdly confused. I was looking for something. I think I was trying to dig something up, something precious. But now it feels wrong.
You don't remember what happened to you?
Bits and pieces. I remember digging. I remember cold stone. And then, nothing that makes much sense. But I still feel like I owe something to this grave.
You were trying to rob it, and the weirdness merged you with the woman who was laid here.
No, that can't be. I wouldn't. Maybe I would.
Just lay an offering and try to remember this person.
Thank you. I don't understand all of it, but I think it's better this way. I don't, but
Okay, well, that's that then. Go outside, make it day again, summon our shit again. And then I think that's it for this area. Unless we can find the Rock Ale again. Maybe we can. 8 AM. So we can see. Get our summons out. Boom, boom, boom. Save. I think that little POI over here is now opened up and we can go in there. I think that's where we find it. As far as I can tell. Fuel. Fast travel. Boom. I think this is it. Sorry about that, alt tab. I have to alt tab and bring OBS to the top again. It got buried a little bit. I think this is now open. This is where we find it. Yep. The voice has helped. In we go. She killed them all. Free loot for me, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, what to say?
It's all lost. It's all lost. I am so sorry.
Do you need any help?
I don't know what I thought. At first, the Frostgrots were curious. They started crawling toward me, and then there were flashes, sparks. They wanted to kill me. I didn't want to. I had to defend myself. It's all gone. Everything is gone. If there is no world where beautiful things don't end in violence, then what's the point? But so be it. If this is what everything comes down to, then I'll die fighting. Draw your blade!
What? Okay, I don't really... Okay. That doesn't make any sense. But there is no path of dialogue there that doesn't end in fighting. Because the ones were accusatory and we asked if she needed help. And she's like, you know what, let's have a fight instead. What? Whatever. So be it. So be it. And with that, I think that's this area concluded. I just remembered we forgot to check for the little ledge up here. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Okay, it's right in front of me. I didn't even need to open the map. Wait, do we even need to fast travel? Not really. Just run down here and go left. We're chilling. We are chilling. Athletics 89. We are not maxing that shit up before we end the game. It's just not happening. It is what it is. It is what it is. Aha. We almost missed out. Almost missed out. I'll make a manual save here. Sick. Galahad. 2. Here we go. This is a short and sweet one. I'm fine with it being short and sweet, man. I don't think it is though. Ali, I'm taking the gold plate. And that little bro. The Warden of Ash's helm. I'll take it. Don't mind me. I think that might be the way out, like a shortcut out. I don't know. A lot of undead. Just take it all, I guess. But we're running low on storage space though. Yikes. It's not great, not ideal. I hope you have enough to make it, you know? Well, I guess we'll find out. I already know I've asked him the right way, haven't I? I don't really know what we're looking for here. In fact, I'm pretty sure these are the stairs that take us back up and out. We are overweight. There we go. Perfect. Oh, Galahad. What the hell? What the hell is Galahad doing, man? What does this do? Not really useful for me, to be honest. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't mean that. Okay, whatever. I don't think you're meant to be able to slide through that gap, but it's kind of what happened. Another Galahad, huh? Alright, let's see. We must have some duplicates that we can get rid of. Okay, helmets. No duplicates there. Assassin's tunic, no duplicates. No duplicates. Oh no. What about weapons? Greatsword? It's not enough. It's not enough at all. Oh fuck. We're still slightly overweight by like 1. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're gonna have to leave this dungeon and come back, I think. Unless it's about it. No, even if it's about to end, it's gonna be more armor still, right? Yeah. I want to leave and go put stuff in the storage and then come back. What a bummer. Yeah, I'm not going through there. No way. Let's go find a chest to put stuff away. And then we'll finish off this tomb. I probably should have done that before coming in, to be honest. I knew I was pretty full. I can't remember where my closest chest is. Or the most accessible one is, I should say. But fuck it, man. Perception. Okay, whatever. Fast travel. Oh, we have a stash down here. I bet. That works with me. We'll use this one.
You're a...
So tell me.
Nothing. Alright, port. We have a lot to put away. We have a lot to put away. Oh, I forgot I had that in my inventory. What the hell? What the hell? What's all this then? Adding up so much weight. What the hell? This shit's adding so much weight for no reason. Ay ay ay. Right, well. Perfect. Let's go back. I wish I could go back to my bonfire. That would save so much time. But alas, it's not meant to be. I also can't believe it's not marked on the map, that tomb. You'd think it would be. Unless it's meant to be hidden. Because I think that last thing in the other area is meant to be hidden too, I don't know, man. Cannot remember. No, 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 no. I run past it? No. Been on track. We're pretty much there, really. Hello guys, I am back. must have missed me. I think I went the longest way possible, but whatever. You here? I can't believe this.
After everything I did for you, you won't even let me rest in peace.
No. I don't think we've met before.
I'm not talking to you, you mongrel.
Well, shut the fuck up
Speaking
then.
to the one hiding inside you, like a coward.
Let me speak to him, young one.
The dialogues, the voices are really quiet here.
Galahad.
There we
my
go.
friend,
Sounds much better.
we come to you in our hour of need.
It wasn't enough to tamper with immortality on your own. You had to drag us into it too. Do you know, it was only after I died that I understood what you'd done. Becoming a Four-Dweller, Arthur. Really?
I've always valued your counsel, Galahad. But we were losing the war, and you were no longer at my side. I had no choice but to try becoming as powerful as they were.
Nonsense. There's always a choice, and you have made the worst one. How could you fraternize with the enemy? Go against everything we fought for? You're right. I wasn't there. If I had been, I'd have beaten you to death with my bare fists before letting you follow the advice of that old charlatan.
It was my choice, not Merlin's.
Keep telling yourself that. I know the truth. I always knew the old man was a manipulator, and you had too much on your shoulders to see what he was really doing.
I respect your opinion, Galahad. I only regret that we meet under these circumstances.
As do I. So, what now? You're taking my remains for a little trip, and I'm supposed to serve you again? Not that you're giving me a choice. If you take me from this place, my essence will be bound to your will. I never really had a choice, did I? The war, your transformation, it would have happened with or without me.
Probably, yes. But now, at least we can see it through to the end.
Do what you want. It's not like I have a choice. This will be the last time you hear me fully aware.
Then, is there anything you want to say to me, Galahad?
Just one thing. May the weirdness take you, traitor.
Oh, we're killing them. Okay. I'll take us that fit. Why not? He did anyway. He's not gonna need it. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. I'll head on out. Did we get another point for doing that or nah? Can't see anything. I didn't see anything else in there to do. So I guess if the woman shows up, it's all good. Aha.
So, that is done. Now everything rests in your hands. Their souls, and the fate of Avalon.
What do you mean?
There is. But before I explain, understand this. I haven't lied to you. What we've done has helped. Those tormented souls and Avalon itself. But it's not the whole story. Arthur and his king still need to be released into the Wordness. I can make that happen. Not yet. But it's a choice you'll have to face when the time comes.
What happens if I choose not to?
Nothing. Avalon will go on, as it always has. But ask yourself, is that the right path? Should people live in fear of the wordness, generation after generation? Should they carry on, haunted by an incomprehensible threat? Or should they be allowed to embrace it, to become part of it, without fear?
So you want everyone to be like the Picts?
No. I want them to be more. My people may be close to the wordness, but even we aren't immune to its more violent moods. What I want is for the people of Avalon to embrace the wordness, and for it to embrace them in return.
How would that work?
Arthur and his knights are the pillars of humanity in Avalon, and His Majesty's soul is unique, part human, part Four-Dweller. It's the best combination we could hope for, if we want to survive here. Releasing their souls into the wordness would leave a permanent mark of humanity on this land. The wordness wouldn't see us as intruders anymore, but as part of itself. Arthur and his knights worked tirelessly to make Avalon ours. This is their chance to finish what they started.
I'll think about it. That sounds pretty cool.
Thank you. That's all I ask. And before you go, there's one last thing I'd like to do. I hereby welcome you as a full member of the Royal Geographers. May you carry the legacy of Iryu the Farstrider and Eleanor Dunn. May your paths be clear, your burdens light, and may Avalon remember your name. Farewell, traveler. I hope our paths cross again.
Okay. And looks like everything's set and ready. We did not get another point, unfortunately, but doesn't really matter. Yeah. Only two ones I want here is this and this. The rest are kind of mid, but even then, it's no biggie. No biggie at all. Alright, King Arthur. What have we got?
Galahad. I should have known he wouldn't be too happy about being brought back. But I hoped he'd died in peace, and would return in peace. I was wrong.
You two didn't get along even when he was alive?
War isn't a time when you can afford likes and dislikes. Galahad was a great warrior. He made decisions no other commander dared to. But would he have been a good leader in times of peace? I doubt it. That's why news of his death in battle came as a relief to me. Men like him, once they gain momentum, are nearly impossible to stop. In that regard, he and Galahad the Pure were quite alike.
How did the first Galahad die?
He led a dangerous expedition, one of the most important of the Age of Conquest. Had it succeeded, the war might have ended much sooner, but it didn't. And so the fighting went on. After the war, I had his remains recovered and this tomb built. Over time, he came to be seen as a noble martyr. But who he really was, well, you've seen that for yourself. I regret the fate he met. Let's make sure his sacrifice wasn't in vain.
About Kai.
My sister. I didn't think I'd ever see her again. She was gone. I've always felt like I failed her. I was her older brother, and it was my responsibility to protect her. And yet, she ended up taking care of me. And she paid dearly for it.
How do you feel about Kai being the prophet of the Red Church?
I'm still not sure. Kai always stepped into whatever role was needed and made it fit her perfectly. Blind devotion was never something she sought, but if she thought it served a purpose, I know she wouldn't hesitate. I want to see her only as my beloved sister, but that was never all she was.
Kai's life back in the homelands doesn't seem very happy.
A half-sibling is only halfway to being a bastard, even if acknowledged. Like Morgaine, Kai wasn't well respected at court. But unlike Morgaine, she never met disdain with more disdain. Just pity. The narrow-mindedness of others usually only saddened her.
Your sisters seem very different from each other.
Morgaine was proud, and she wore that pride like spiky armor. She was also stubborn, never able to admit she was wrong. Kai was different. Softer, but not weak. Quietly unyielding, full of unwavering conviction. Sometimes I envied her for that. But most of the time I was simply grateful.
You sound like you admire Kai.
I do. I always have. She always stayed calm, no matter what was thrown at her. I don't think I ever saw her hesitate. When she made a decision, she was certain. I miss her presence and her counsel. Maybe things would have turned out differently if she'd been by my side.
The Menhir, what do you think happened?
I have no idea. The Menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think they reacted to the power we now wield. The Four-Dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while.
You don't know?
I'm not inside your mind. I can watch, and sometimes I can help, but nothing more than that. Your feelings, your pain, they're yours alone. I cannot take them from you, nor shield you from them. Throughout my life, I've rarely been idle. This helplessness feels unsettling at times.
I'm fine, not to worry.
Good. That's good. You're admirably resilient. You remind me of some of my knights. The ones who helped me to build Avalon. Never surrendering, never backing down. We may not have chosen each other's company, but I'm glad it's you I ended up traveling with.
I get that a lot. What was your court like?
Why? Are you wondering if I, too, had a torrid affair with a court musician?
Well, did you?
The only bard we had was Taliesin. He was old, smelled of stale wine, and had a beard down to his knees. I'm quite certain all those tales of his beauty came from him alone. The court itself was not my favorite place to be. The intrigues, the manipulations. At times, they almost made me long for the battlefield.
What do you think of a corrupted temple?
A great tragedy befell the priestesses there. And to think that the strength of their faith was enough to bind a Four-Dweller. There is still so much we do not know about the true potential of the weirdness. I never imagined it could become a prison for the beings shaped by its will. But that Fore-dweller, there was something familiar about her, as if we had met before, a very long time ago. In her presence, I felt an odd sense of peace, even amid the terror that had overtaken the temple. Strange, and strangely comforting.
What do you think of Lord Yvain?
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the air of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that.
Did you now?
And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made. I see that the current Lord is trying to delay that moment, and I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Are you saying you hope the women of the family didn't not inbreed? Well, okay. Go off, I guess. Do people always hate the druids this much?
No. My subjects were usually well disposed towards them, grateful for their magic. Merlin was held in high esteem by the common folk. Of course, there was mistrust at times, even open hostility, but never like this. Nobody was ever so twisted by hatred as to herd them into a giant wicker man and set them alight.
We have a lot. Alright, I'm back. The All-Mother and her priestesses must have seen better days.
Like many things in Avalon, it seems. But yes, they used to be quite influential. Sometimes unnervingly so. They had the ears and hearts of the people, and they made them rather bold in voicing their opinions. As you can imagine, we didn't always see eye to eye. That led to some unfortunate confrontations.
Did it? What do you mean?
I couldn't allow people to openly disagree with me, no matter the influence they thought they held among my subjects. The temple's representatives didn't approve of my use of the weirdness during the war, and they made their opposition public. I decided that such opposition deserved punishment.
Silencing voices is tyranny.
Sometimes it's necessary, and that was one of those times. In times of war, a leader cannot appear weak, cannot afford to look uncertain. Call it what you like, but war demands obedience, not debate.
Do you think the Ante truly wants to help people now, or is it just guilt?
Does it matter? As long as the result is the betterment of the people, what difference does it make?
Real.
Guilt is a powerful motivator, and a useful one at that. My sisters taught me that, time and time again.
What do you think about Yvain's decision and the Grail quest?
It is a bold decision, and I am glad he finally made it. It was wise of him to invoke the old laws. Camelot will not dare to break them, and the men here will remain in Kuanacht, at least until the lives of its people are in immediate danger. It's
Okay.
an ancient lore I established myself. I am glad you chose to help him. With company like this, his mission may yet succeed. Even if Yvain does not return, his actions will be remembered. Of that, I am certain.
About Oren. Do you think Oren was truly Merlin's apprentice?
He might have been, but I don't recall us ever meeting in person. Merlin had many apprentices, and Nimue was the most gifted among them. But even she never spoke in my presence. It is possible Merlin forbade his students from speaking to me. Though why he would do such a thing, I cannot say. But Oren seems devoted to a cause he believes in. It's a refreshing perspective, and unlike any we've seen so far.
What do you think of the knowledge Oren has gathered?
Honestly, I had hoped his discoveries might help me recover some of my lost memories. Sadly, they did not. I remember what Merlin and I chose to do. I simply thought I could reconstruct the reasoning behind our decision. But it seems even Oren wasn't certain of that. I regret that Merlin didn't share his thoughts and decisions with his apprentices. They might have helped us now, on this journey.
Do you agree with Oren that you should return in your full form?
I'm not ready to answer that question. And I sense the final decision won't be mine to make. You're more important than you think. And our fates are bound together to the very end. In the end, Oren's opinion may not even matter.
About the Mother Giant. Why couldn't the giants live alongside the Dalrita? Why did they have to sleep?
And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Dalrita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as living, active beings? The giants were too powerful to remain among us, especially on lands gifted to the tribes of the Dalrita. There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction. That I would not allow. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Theod mother for her anger. She has every right to it.
Is it true what you said about the children of the giants? That you enslave them?
At the time, I saw no other way. We had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow them to form an alliance with the Four-Dwellers. So we resorted to deception. The giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, they would have turned on us at the first opportunity. I am not
and it would have been
proud of it,
deserved.
but war follows its own cruel laws.
That argument is growing tiresome.
It is. And you should stop asking questions when you already know the answer. That way, you won't be so easily bored.
Do you have problems with the Stagfather back in your day too?
Yes, in the homelands. I thought we could leave him there, but he escaped to Avalon.
Escaped? How?
He took on human form, or rather he used one of his followers as a vessel. It was only when he sensed that Nimue, Merlin's apprentice, had discovered his true nature that he revealed his real form. The beast grew to the size of a mountain, striding toward the temple his followers had built for him deep in the woods. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down, and clearly, not completely.
And after that?
I outlawed the Stagfather's cult, but I see that 6 centuries later, It's still around, and surprisingly, among the Dalrita as well. I thought they worshipped only Mathea.
Why do you think Camelot attacked the Gunvalder tribe?
I can only assume that Camelot is no longer what I once built it to be. If it were up to me, the old agreements would still be honored. But if they went through with such an attack, then they must have had a reason. I suspect it was the need to secure resources in case the weirdness thickens. All signs point to that. The men here in Kuanacht, the assault on the Gunvalder, and we don't yet know what else they've done. Don't ask if I would have done the same. We cannot truly know what the situation in Camelot is like now.
So it's possible you would have done the same. Did you know some of the Dalrita were drinking Fort Dweller blood during the war?
No. How would I? The tribes were our allies, but they commanded their own forces. The truth is, that war made monsters out of us all. The Four Dwellers weren't just any normal enemy. The way they looked, the way they wielded the weirdness. To many, they seemed almost godlike. I don't condone what the Volker did, but sadly, I understand it.
About the grotto with the first man. Have you ever encountered a construct before?
Never. Until now. Seeing it through your eyes. A truly fascinating phenomenon. It only proves how little we understood about the Four Dwellers. Sadly, our encounters with them were limited to the battlefield. We knew they created helpers for themselves, but their use appeared strictly military. We saw creatures that dragged the bodies of fallen Four Dwellers off the battlefield, like great hands retrieving their dead, or living beacons that revealed the location of our camps. But this construct seems even older. It must have been created before we ever arrived, back when they could explore their lands in peace. Lands we had to wrest from them, just to survive.
Do you ever suspect that anyone came to Avalon before the Four Dwellers?
We had no time for such speculation. As you know, survival in this hostile land was all that mattered to us. But now, with the construct's claim that they might have been the fathers of the Four Dwellers, it does give one pause. Who knows? Perhaps humans, too, might one day learn to coexist with the weirdness. But first, we must give them the time, so they may have a chance to find out.
How do you think Frigver managed to merge with the giants?
That is without a doubt the work of the throne he sat upon. It is carved into the lone pillar, a very powerful artifact, more powerful than I had ever imagined. The lone pillars have long emanated a powerful energy that we never fully understood. At first, we thought they worked like menhirs, but when they showed no such properties, we paid them little mind. And once I gifted those lands to the tribes, our access became limited. Still, I know the lone pillars once served the giants as a conduit for the Four Dwellers' will. When the time came for them to depart, the giants would approach a pillar and surrender their life force to it. They believed that by doing so, they would merge with the weirdness and become immortal. And after what happened to Thrigva, I'm beginning to believe they might have been right.
About the capital of Dalrita. What do you think of Geirfana's stance? Does war make any sense?
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Four Dwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Geirfana declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
What did the capital look like in your time?
When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar. Nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself.
Was the Alchemist Guild active in your time?
They were a young and ambitious guild, mostly centered around the Royal Academy in Camelot. We were all strangers in a strange land, with everything still to be discovered. They were vital to our survival on Avalon. Their healing potion alone saved countless lives. I wasn't there when they began to change. It pains me to see that a once respected guild has been reduced to what it is now.
Were there druids like Hallett back then?
No, but there were female druids. Not many, though. Merlin had a few women apprenticing under him. My sister Morgaine also followed the druidic path, until she invented one of her own, of course. I don't recall the rite of passage ever having such tragic consequences. I always believed it was symbolic. Perhaps this land truly is cursed after all.
What did you think of the mute and its consequences?
Now you ask me, when it was your choices and actions that led to those consequences. You managed to unite all of the Dalrita. That is no small feat, especially considering they tend to fight each other when they have no one else to battle. Gerfana should be pleased.
Do you have the same gods back in the homelands?
Some, like the All-Mother, the Morrigan, and the Stagfather, yes. But there were many others as well. It feels like we once had a god or godling for every little thing. I suppose that kind of faith faded with time. Maybe people stopped needing gods for their small troubles when every problem began to feel larger than life.
Do you believe in gods?
I used to follow the beliefs of my clan, but I abandoned them long ago. I'm not one for blind, mindless faith.
Neither.
After that, I believed in ideas, in people. I believed anything could be achieved if you put your mind to it, especially on Avalon. Now, I'm not sure what I believe in anymore. I'd rather not talk about it any further.
Is that it? Oh, we had more. I guess not. Okay. Quick save. I could have sworn we had more. I wasn't really paying that much attention now. So we'll look at the whispers and quickly look through the list. Just to see. And then we'll reload again. There was a lot of yapping. No, that was all of it. Cool. Caught up on all the new whispers they added. And now I'm just gonna put stuff away in the storage again. And we can enter the end dungeon, I suppose. Alright, let's head on over to somewhere down here. Fast travel. Because there's something I want to check before we move on. I want to make sure we did Batum down here. I'm certain we did. But yeah, it's open. Done. Alright, cool. Do I have a stash up here? I do. Let's put stuff over here. And then we'll head on over to map 2. End the video here, start a new one.
Watch.
And that'll be where we finish the game. Then we'll move on to a different one. I think that's everything. Even that can go away now. So can that, to be honest. Yep. Bada bing, bada boom. And we'll do another manual save here. Finished. Map 3. Boom. Alright chat, I've double checked a few things. I've TP'd to Kunakt. We'll make our way over here, open the door. And then we'll wrap up this game. Everything is finished. Yeah, whatever. Now. Chat, are you ready to end this game once and for all? No, I'm ready. Been a while since we played. Now. Came here ages ago and couldn't get into the door. And now we're about to find out what's behind there. Damn, the weird spawn still get one tapped. Maybe they're fake weird spawn. New manual save. The end. And put in. Actually, so we just want to keep on going now. It looks like this might be kind of smallish. We'll make another manual save. Good choice.
So, you finally made it. Took you long enough.
I took the scenic route.
Because this is it. The beginning of the end.
What are you talking about? Ready for what?
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here, in the heart of it all.
You've been waiting for me?
Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally. Yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
What is this place?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death. It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
I'd like to know more about the Charred Conclave. The druids were scapegoats? What did they do?
They spoke out. They They should have stayed silent, kept to their herbs and potions, but they didn't. They believed their ancient knowledge, ugly and painful truths from times long past, could save Avalon from the plague. And maybe they were right. But people don't want the truth when it's covered in blood.
Ugly and painful truths? What do you mean?
Cruel rituals, sacrifices, hard choices in search of real results. They called it wisdom, knowledge gleaned from the weirdness itself. But to the people, everything they did was unnatural, costly, and frightening. The Druids believed their results would justify the costs. They thought Avalon would see them as saviors. But the people didn't understand, and fear turned to fire.
So the Druids were punished for trying to help?
Well, the Red Church and their politicians made sure of that. The Druids became a convenient enemy, a way to shift the blame and tighten their grip on power. It's always so simple, so banal, isn't it?
I saw the graveyard above. Where are we right now?
Well, death doesn't always mean an ending. It was a sacrifice so costly, so cruel, so pointless, that it tore a rift in the fabric of this world. An ultimate wound. And so you're the closest you'll ever come to seeing the true shape of this world.
So why are you waiting here for me?
To greet you. I was once where you are now. A knight with questions, searching for answers. That search led me to this place. And here I found my answers. Now it's your turn.
What can I expect?
Well, first, you're going to meet my former employer. We don't see eye to eye anymore, but we both realize that our collaboration yields results, as shown by you being here. He'll try to sugarcoat the hard truths I've been telling you from the beginning, spin them differently. Never mind. Why waste time here talking about it when you're just a step from the end? It's best if you just go forth and see for yourself.
I'll go.
Just remember, this is the point of no return. Once you step through, there's no going back. But if you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that. Go on. He's waiting for you. Go on.
Okay. Overwrite the save. And I will end this episode here. So, watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. Regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time when we finish this game up. Bye for now.